Right.
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found.
I must say, that was one of the most amazing, beautiful introductions I've ever seen. Thank you all for traveling near and far on this special day to witness this beautiful and sacred wedding ceremony of Logan and Naomi here at the elegant Sleepy Ridge. It definitely takes family and friends to create such a blissful, meaningful event such as this. Logan, I am so glad you were so persistent with Naomi. You see, Logan never gave up on Naomi, you guys. It only took him about 6 months for Naomi to finally notice him and go on their first date. Well, Logan, you are standing living proof that some things are definitely worth waiting for. Logan and Naomi, you weren't brought here today by chance, but rather I believe through each other's souls, and perhaps even further than we all may even know. You see, I believe that when serendipity took its course, the timing and the place was perfect. Though it may have seemed unexpected, you both unknowingly, as well as knowingly, have worked so hard within your past that you were both ready to embrace the beauty of what love truly is and what it does for both of you hand in hand. I am often asked by people, how can I get him and or her to fall in love with me? I simply reply, stop trying so hard to make someone fall in love with you and start working on the best version of yourself. Simply let serendipity run its course, allowing you to cross paths with someone who is beyond beautiful and meaningful to you. True love will then begin its journey for the both of you. Logan and Naomi, I want you to know how sacred marriage truly is. You have both chosen to be here on this important day of August 17th, 2019. As you take each other by the hands and gaze into one another's eyes, remember the feelings you have shared here this day. Keep this day close within your hearts for the endless years to come. I want to share a message with you about marriage. If you want something to last forever, you treat it differently. You shield it and protect it. You never abuse it. You don't expose it to the elements. You don't make it common or ordinary. If it ever becomes tarnished, you lovingly polish it until it gleams like new. It becomes special because you have made it so, and it grows more beautiful and precious as time goes by. The bride and groom would now like to exchange wedding vows with each other.
I'm sure that everybody that's here right now knows that I am probably the most indecisive person on this earth. But if there's one thing that I feel 100% sure of, and I know that I've never doubted, is my love for you. Today I stand here making the easiest decision of my life, and that is to become your wife. The past 3 years, our love has never wavered, and I promise that it never will. I want you to know that every compromise and every tough road we've been through has been worth it to stand here and be able to call you my future husband and the future father of our children. Logan, I vow to you today that I will never watch an episode of The Challenge or Fast and Furious without you. I vow to appreciate you, challenge you, respect you, and support you as your best friend, and now also as your wife. I vow to have patience and a heart that is ready to ask for forgiveness and to always forgive. I vow to always support your dreams and motivate you, even when you want to give up. Thank you for being my anchor, my rock, and always holding me to the highest standards. I love you unconditionally.
Thank you so much, Naomi.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Dear Naomi, you are the most gorgeous woman. I'm gonna get emotional. Why are you crying? Dear Naomi, you are the most gorgeous woman both inside and out. You are so perfect and so sweet. You can always light up any room with your kindness and love. And when I think of the word angel, I think of you. I do not think there is a more perfect person than you. I'm so blessed to have you and your amazing family in my life. I promise to have a lifetime of laughter and joy, and I love you forever.
Thank you. Please take each other by the right hand. Logan Scott Pretty and Rudy Naomi Perdomo Mejia, you have taken one another by the right hand in tokens of the covenants you will now enter into the presence of myself and these witnesses. Logan Scott Pretty, do you take Rudy Naomi Perdomo Mejia as your lawfully wedded wife, and do you of your own free will and choice covenant as her companion and lawfully wedded husband, that you will cleave unto her and none else, that you will observe all the laws, covenants, and obligations pertaining to the holy state of matrimony, and that you will love, honor, and cherish her as long as you both shall live? He does. Rudy Naomi Perdomo Mejia, do you take Logan Scott Pretty as your lawfully wedded husband, and do you of your own free will and choice covenant as his companion and lawfully wedded wife, that you will cleave unto him and none else, that you will observe all the laws, covenants, and obligations pertaining to the holy state of matrimony, and that you will love, honor, and cherish him as long as you both shall live? It's a solid 100%. Now we are going to have a hand fasting ceremony. The term tying the knot comes from this tradition of hand fasting. As this knot is tied, so are your lives now bound. Woven into these ribbons, into their very fibers, is all of the love of you both. The white ribbon represents unity, and the red ribbon all four of these ribbons, you guys, with their extremely important meanings, will empower this marriage to continue towards growth for this loving family. In the joining of your hands in the fashion of a knot. As a couple, you are now entwined in love, commitment, joy, sadness, suffering, and victory, of all which brings strength to your union. Remember, it is not the ribbons, but what all of these fibers represent that will keep you tied and grounded together as one. As you guys continue to hold your right hands, look at each other intently with your loving eyes as I read you this beautiful poem on your hard-working, loving hands. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day. As you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your family. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving the you same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Now you guys carefully remove your right hands, and with your left hands, go ahead and pull tight and make a knot. Hold it up for all to see. Beautiful. You can have Mom hold it, or here, you want to hold that. Now we will exchange wedding rings. Will Jennifer please come forth with the wedding rings? All right, you guys go ahead and take your ring that you're going to place on each other's finger. And I want you to look at those bands, you guys. Everybody who's married, also at this time, look at your wedding bands. I'd like to share with you a beautiful saying. Love beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, and endureth all things. Love never ends. The ring, an unbroken, never-ending circle, is a symbol of the undying love you both have for each other. It is said that the best kind of love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more. that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. As often as you two look upon these rings, may they always be a reminder of the vows you have both taken here this day. Logan, take Naomi by the left hand and place this ring on her finger. Naomi, take Logan by the left hand and place this ring on his finger.
See which one's right and left.
You got the right one.
Got the right left hand. By virtue of the legal authority vested in me as minister within American Marriage Ministries, I now pronounce you, Logan Scott Pretty and Naomi Perdomo Mejia, husband and wife, legally and lawfully wedded for the period of your mortal lives. May your union be blessed with joy in your posterity and a long life of happiness together. And may you both enable to keep sacred the covenants you have just made here on this day of Saturday, August 17th, 2019. These blessings I invoke upon you, therefore, within these sacred covenants you have just solemnized here today. You may now kiss each other as husband and wife.
Yeah. You're not the type of girl to remain with the guy too shy, too afraid to say he'll give his heart to you forever. I'm not the boy that will fall to his knees with the dance class type begging you please to stay with him for worse or for better. But I'm staring at you now, there's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl for me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. In the past I would try hard to commit to a girl, wouldn't get too far. It always somehow seemed to fall apart. But with you, I could see what I need. I could dream realistically and knew that this was different from the start. And it seems that every time we're eye to eye, I can find another piece of you that I don't wanna lose. And I'm staring at you now, there's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl I need. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. And it's never easy, darling, believe me, I'm as skeptical as you. But when I think of life without us, it seems like what we're supposed to do. But I don't wanna come on too strong. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave. We can live like this forever. It's fine by me. It's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if we never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. I never had no one I could count on. Been let down so many times. I was tired of hurting, so tired of searching, till you walked into my life. It was a feeling I'd never known. And for the first time, I didn't feel alone. You're more than a lover. There could never be another to make me feel the way you do. And oh, we just get closer. I fall in love all over every time I look at you. I don't know where I'd be without you here with me. Life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. Oh yeah. You stand by me and you believe in me like nobody ever has. When my world goes crazy, you're right there to save me. You make me see how much I have, and I still tremble when we touch. I know the look in your eyes when we make love. You're more than a lover. There could never be another to make me feel the way you do. And oh, we just get closer. I fall in love all over every time I look at you. And I don't know where I'd be without you here with me. Life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend. Ooh, you're my best friend. You're more than a lover. There could never be another. Make me feel the way you do. And oh, we just get closer. I fall in love all over every time I look at you. And I don't know where I'd be without you here with me. Life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend. Oh, oh, oh. You're my best friend. Oh yeah.
see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Un vagabundo, hambriento de amar. Tengo la novia más bella del mundo, la que controla mis segundos. Me quiero casar. La mujer que yo soñé, en su camino acompañé, de la mano hasta el final. Ella es mi Barbie, yo su Ken. Hey woman, I'm your man. La amo en chino, ruso o inglés. Tengo la novia más bella del mundo, la novia más bella del mundo. Con ella me quiero casar. Ay, yo con ella, yo me quiero, yo me quiero, yo me quiero casar. Ay, yo con ella, ay, yo con ella, la mujer que yo soñé, que en su camino acompañé, de la mano hasta el final. Ella es mi Barbie, yo su Ken. Hey woman, I'm your man. La amo en chino, ruso o inglés. Tengo la novia más bella del mundo, la novia más bella del mundo. Con ella me quiero casar. Ay, yo con ella, yo me quiero, yo me quiero, yo me quiero casar. Ay, yo con ella, ay, yo con ella,
From the first shot, I see my friend just so damn frosty. And people like, that's a cold ass honky. Rolling in the
I did not prep him for this match, so we're just gonna go with it. He's not gonna do it anyway.